Dear student, now we will discuss about the surface areas and volumes. First of all, we discuss surface area. Let's see the surface area.
A cuboid is made up of 6 rectangles, also known as faces. The total surface area of a cuboid is the sum of the areas of all these 6 faces. For a cuboid of length L, breadth B, and height h, the surface area can be calculated as L into B plus L into B plus B into H plus B into H plus L into H plus L into H. This further gives us twice of L into B plus twice of B into H plus twice of L into H. Thus, the total surface area of a cuboid is equal to twice the sum of LB, BH, and HL. The lateral surface area of a cuboid is equal to the sum of the areas of all faces except the top and the bottom face. Thus, the lateral surface area of a cuboid can be calculated as the sum of area of the front, area of the back, area of the right face, and area of the left face. Therefore, the lateral surface area of a cuboid is equal to 2BH plus HL. Tap the button to understand this better with an example. Fill in the blanks with the correct values. 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 We know that a cube is a cuboid in which all sides are equal. So, if A is the length of the edge of a cube, then its breadth and height are A as well. Substituting the values of L, B, and H with A into LB plus BH plus HL, we have is equal to 2A into A plus A into A plus A into A is equal to 6A square. Similarly, the lateral surface area of a cube can be calculated by substituting the values of L, B, and H with A in the formula for the lateral surface area of a cuboid. Thus, the lateral surface area of a cube is equal to 4a squared. Fill in the blanks with the correct values. We have a hollow right circular cylinder of height h and radius r. If we cut this cylinder along the height, we can open up the curved surface into a flat rectangular sheet, whose length is the circumference of the circles at the top and the bottom of the cylinder, and whose breadth is the height of the cylinder. Thus, the curved surface area of this cylinder will be equal to the area of this rectangular sheet, which is L into B. Here, the length of the rectangle is equal to the circumference of the base or top of the cylinder, which is equal to 2 pi r. Thus, the curved surface area of a cylinder is equal to 2 pi rh. The total surface area of a right circular cylinder is the sum of the areas of the curved surface and the areas of the circular surfaces at the top and the bottom of the cylinder. We know that the area of a circle with radius r is pi r square. Therefore, the total surface area will be equal to 2 pi r plus h. Tap the button to understand this better with an example. Fill in the blanks with the correct values. 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 As you would have learnt in earlier classes, a cone is a three-dimensional object that has a circular base that converges in a point beyond the circle through a curved surface. This point is called the vertex. Here, AB or H is the height of the cone. BC or R is the radius of the cone. AC is the distance measured from the circle to the point along the curved surface. This is called the slant height, L. If we cut a hollow paper cone along its slant height, we get a shape that looks like a part of a circle. If we divide the paper into n triangular pieces, then each piece is a small triangle whose height is the slant height of the cone and the base is B1, B2, B3 up to Bn. The curved surface area of the cone will be equal to the sum of the areas of these small triangles. The area of each triangle can be calculated as half of the base of each triangle into the slant height L. For all the triangles L to N, the total area is. On solving further, we get here the sum of all the bases B1 plus B2 plus B3 up to plus Bn equals the circumference of the base of the cone. Thus, the curved surface area of a cone is equal to pi RL, where R is the radius and L is the slant height. Remember, the total surface area of a right circular cone is equal to the sum of the curved surface area and the area of the circular base, where R is the radius and L is the slant height. Tap the button to understand this better with an example. Fill in the blanks with the correct values. 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 A sphere is a solid in which all the points on its surface lie at a constant distance called the radius from a fixed point called the center of the sphere. The surface area of a sphere is given by the formula 4 pi r squared. Here, r is the radius of the sphere. Tap the button to understand this better with an example. If a sphere of radius r is sliced along any diameter, then each of the equal parts is called a hemisphere. As can be expected, the curved surface area of a hemisphere is half the surface area of a sphere. Therefore, curved surface area of a hemisphere is equal to 2 pi r squared. The total surface area of a hemisphere is the sum of the areas of the curved surface and the flat circular surface. We know that the area of the disc-like flat circular surface of a hemisphere of radius r is equal to the area of a circle of radius r. Thus, the total surface area will be equal to 2 pi r squared plus pi r squared is equal to 3 pi r squared. Therefore, total surface area of a hemisphere is equal to 3 pi r squared. Tap the button to understand this better with an example. Fill in the blanks with the correct values. 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 Let's summarize what we have learned in this topic.